people first hear about our business and they first hear, you know, oh, it's two dudes painting companies, guys driving around in these old Volkswagen vans. They kind of make judgments about who we are and what we're all about. And then they see the good things that we're doing in the community that we live in, and they're like, wow, you know, that's not exactly what we expected.
Peter's been on the Race Against Racism Committee for 5 years, and we've always held our meetings here in the library of the YWCA, and although it's always been an architecturally beautiful room, it was not living up to its full potential. And Peter said, if you can raise the funds to restore this room, two dudes will donate the cost of painting the room.
I'm Brian McCaskey.
I'm Peter Barber,
and I'm one of the owners of
Two Dudes Painting Company.
We started the business when we were both 18 and 19 years old after our freshman year of college. Certainly with not intentions of being here 22 years later, but just trying to find some work and help put ourselves through school.
Both went through Catholic school together, graduated from Lancaster Catholic together, and I think our parents have strong traditions of volunteerism, of community involvement, and I think that became just kind of an ingrained piece of what our lives are all about.
Ethics are something that we promote quite regularly within our business. It's something that is within our mission statement as one of our 5 core values, and just the idea of being a socially, environmentally, and ethically sound business is something that we place great value in.
I nominated them because I like their attitude, I like their sense of humor, reliability, keeping their word.
You liking my technique, Brian? It's good stuff.
When you see them with their employees, I like the interplay, the way they treat their employees with respect, and that respect goes both directions.
For me, personally, if I don't have a good relationship with my boss, I'm not working there, period.
We're going to back up and support what we say we're going to do. I mean, if we, in a contract, tell you that we're going to paint 2 coats on the surface, we're going to paint 2 coats on the surface.
I've worked for companies where they'll say, hey, this is bid for 3, just get it in 1. You know, we don't do that. If they bid for whatever, that's exactly what we're going to do, whether I'm over on my hours or not. I have a family. If I need time off, hey, Pete, my son needs to go in to get checked for strep throat. Hey, go ahead, talk to you later, no problem. There's things that I've been paid for that Pete and Brian donated my labor. That's cool too, because you know, I'm seeing them put money out to pay me so that they can give it away to somebody else, like the YWCA. It was cool because I got invited to like a little reception. I went and got to see all the people that care about that space and that building thrilled.
High standards for the community, for their employees. I think they qualify as a fine example of how a small business should be run in the community.
Come on, we're a bunch of good Catholic kids, you know? It'd be really easy just to kind of hole up in your shell and just go to work every day and crank out the work and do your thing. But that wouldn't be very fulfilling to me as a person, and I don't think it's really fulfilling our responsibility in the community that we live in. At the end of the day, you can only paint so many walls antique white. And if that's all that we did every day, you know, I'd go nuts with that. So, you know, if we can find ways to use the talents that we have and the staff that we have and the equipment that we have in a productive way, and if it benefits somebody else and we get a lot of personal fulfillment out of it, that's great.
The bus is great. I would love to tell you that we had this great marketing plan as a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old kids. We just thought the microbus was cool. It's now on everything that we have. It's our logo, it's our identity.
I've driven them, but they look cool. That's all I have to say about them.
I think Two Dudes Painting Company is a perfect example of how a small business can make a big difference in a community.
They've come a long way from being a company with just a catchy name and a quirky 79 VW bus.
Dude better move his leg because I can't stop in the middle of the hill.